Behold the Night Mother. The locals call this statue the Lucky Old Lady. They have no idea how lucky they really are. For this stone effigy masks the entrance into the Dark Brotherhood's most revered unholy site, the crypt of the Night Mother herself. In a moment we will begin. I will recite an incantation, and we can proceed down into the crypt and seek an audience with the Night Mother. I know this is all very overwhelming, dear child. Just follow along and you'll be fine. Now, let's go see what the future holds, shall we?
I'll get to the parts that don't make sense in a moment.
Unholy matron, we of the Black Hand beseech you. Reveal yourself now, most magnificent Night Mother, so that we may seek your guidance.
Okay. Now, the Night Mother, as I have mentioned in the video description, the Night Mother is supposed to be Mephala, the Daedra Mephala. In Daggerfall, there's the Dark Brotherhood also. Just gonna jump around here. They're not gonna miss me. And they will give you the blessing of Mephala when they send you off on a quest. In Morrowind, I'm not exactly sure, but apparently there's also some NPC known as the Night Mother. However, in Morrowind, you don't work for the Dark Brotherhood, you work against the Dark Brotherhood. In Morrowind, you work for the Morag Tong or Morang Tang or whatever the fuck they are, which is basically a sanctioned version of the Dark Brotherhood that instead worships Vivek, who is some suitably powerful creature that lives in the floating town that I always get stuck in because goddamn that place is buggy as shit. In this game, as you're about to see, the Night Mother is just a ghost.
What is the meaning of this desecration? Who has disturbed my ancient slumber?
Dearest Night Mother, most unholy maiden, please, we beg your mercy in this our time of need. The Black Hand seeks your guidance.
Ah, yes, I have been expecting you. The listener now kneels by Sithis, as does his successor. There is a traitor amongst you.
The traitor is dead, dear Mother. We have come now to ask your blessing. Anoint one of us your listener so we can restore the Black Hand.
Foolish little girl. Lucian LeChance served Sithis till his dying breath. The Black Hand remains tainted by betrayal. Restoration is impossible.
Enough of this. You will all suffer for the pain you have caused me. I will destroy your Night Mother, and the Dark Brotherhood will fall.
What treachery? The traitor still lives. It is Matthew Bellamont. Do not let him harm the Night Mother. Kill him.
The Night Mother is of course completely indestructible. And upon realizing that, he obviously goes after me. Because the game makes sense like that. Okay, he's kicking my ass a little hard here. I know I'm not shooting him, it's because I don't give a shit. Considering I'm running out of magic and I need to heal, I revise that. Why did I try this before? Those two speakers, by the way, yeah. That is pathetic. What the hell is his weapon? Vengeance. I don't think he has this weapon in the original. That definitely looks like something from 000. Not sure though. Do you have anything else on you?
So,
oh.
At last we meet. I have been following your strange journey through the Dark Brotherhood, young one. Your killing of the old man Bainland, the execution of Adamus Philida, the way you stalked and murdered each member of the Draconis family, your purification of the Jadenhall Sanctuary. You, a mere underling, even managed to single-handedly eliminate half of my Black Hand.
Your Black Hand is pathetic. I have nothing to say to this.
Ah, so you choose to play the stoic, hmm? You remain silent even when faced with my terrible countenance. Your silent obedience is to be commended. If only my other children had offered such reverence. You see, I have known of Matthew Bellamont's intentions since he was just a boy. I knew of his thirst for vengeance. I could have informed my listener, but I refused. Refused to reward such incompetence. Ungol was weak. Indeed, I allowed Matthew Belmont to proceed on his destructive course, just as I allowed you to intercept him.
Okay. I do not comprehend.
Our dread father foresaw your defeat of the traitor here in this very crypt. You have been chosen. You are to be my new listener. You possess strength and cunning and a heart as black as midnight. You were marked by Sithis the moment you emerged from your mother's womb.
Yuck. Wait a sec, I'm an Argonian. You know what? No, I'm not going there.
Silent even as listener? Good. For now is the time to meditate upon all that has transpired. And please, help yourself to this crypt's treasures. When you are ready, speak with me again, and I will deliver you safely to the only place you can truly call home, the Jadenhall Sanctuary. There is much work to be done. When you return to the sanctuary, speak with Arquette. She will serve as your humble servant and guide.
So yes. With that, we become a listener. We will soon become a listener. And completing the quest will give us a grand total of 10 infamy. An iron longsword? Are you serious? You can buy better shit in the Imperial City. What the heck is wrong with these guys? Also, little children skeletons. The only children in the entire game, folks. The only ones. I'll take those. And those. Those are good arrows. You can only go in this area once, so whatever treasure you want, you have to take it now. H-beam. Nice. Alright. Do you have anything to say? Yeah, I don't want to save over this because just in case the recording fails or something, I need to have that save.
The Night Mother wishes for you to take some time to consider your new position. We will speak when we are back in the sanctuary.
Okay. You.
You've returned. I trust you've weighed the importance of your new position. For you will soon hear words that will change lives, alter destinies.
What?
And I hope you've taken everything you desire from my crypt. Once you leave, you will be unable to return. Now, are you ready to begin your new life?
Yes.
Very good. Now begins your true journey. We will soon become very intimate, you and I. Before I send you away, however, I would like to present you with a rather special reward. I see you still possess the Blade of Woe, the weapon given you by Lucien LeChance when you first met. Allow me now to unlock its true power.
Ah, yes.
Yes, you will now find the Blade of Woe a bit more potent than it was. Now go. Leave this crypt, and serve our dread father till your dying breath.
Again, I'll get to the silliness in a moment. To talk to her first.
Honored listener, I offer myself as your humble servant and guide. Please allow me to mentor you in your new role. Here's what I believe we should do next. I will stay here and attempt to re-establish this sanctuary. I will begin recruiting new members. You must fulfill your new duties. The statue in Breville serves as a conduit between the Night Mother and the listener. Once a week, you must visit the statue. Talk to it. You will be presented with a list of names and locations. These are people who have prayed to the Night Mother. They request a visit from a speaker to arrange someone's assassination. All you need to do is visit the statue once a week, get the list of names and locations, and pass it on to me here in the sanctuary. Do this, and I will give you your share of the sanctuary's weekly earnings. There's so much work to be done. So much work.
Oh boy, honor thy mother. And that completes the Dark Brotherhood, I do believe. Yep, I'm now the listener. So, I'm the Mad God, the Grey Fox, the Listener, and the Archmage. And a member of the Blades. This game's rather silly. See if just moving in and out of here will be enough to spawn the... Nope. Anyway. Yeah, that's the end of this quest line. You murder a bunch of people. You murder a few more people, including at least 2 watch captains. Sure, one was retired, but still. You then murder half the numbers of the Black Hand itself. You then murder the traitor that apparently you were born to murder, yada yada yada. And your reward for all this killing and murder and shit, you've proven yourself to be ridiculously awesome and stuff. What is your reward? You get to talk to a statue once a week. You don't even have to do it. Although you don't get gold if you don't. That is it. To add insult to injury, all the names and locations the Night Mother gives are completely random. This in and of itself isn't bad. But all the locations are stationed outside of Cyrodiil. So that's it. That is the very last assassination. That traitor was the last assassination, if a strange one, I'm ever going to have to perform. Yeah. You prove your worth, you prove you're awesome, or in my case, flat out broken, and you get to talk to a statue. Previous listener didn't even have to go all the way to wherever to get a share. Presumably there's a sanctuary in Breville somewhere he can just pass the message to, but me, all I have to do after all that, or after proving myself, is do what the Black Horse Courier very well could have done if it could talk to a statue. In terms of quest rewards, I've seen better. But yeah, that's the game I play. I'm not a new save because apparently I don't have enough of these yet. Indeed I don't, because they have just barely broken the double digits. So, that's the entirety of the Dark Brotherhood. Left are the random missions for a bunch of cities. There are a bunch of random... There's a bunch of random crud left. In fact, there is a farm here, north of Kvatch, where there's a... quest. There's even one here, maybe. There is also the Fighters Guild, and there's the main quest. Quite honestly, I'm getting a wee bit tired of this game, so... what I might just do is go to the go pursue the main quest line and just finish the game. Yes, I wouldn't have done everything, but it's Oblivion. What I'm now going to do, however, is I'm going to go into this location that isn't actually named by the oh god, by the door. This is one of Midas Magic's places, and it contains two things. It contains an item that I want. Anyone that has Midas Magic and that plans on getting a ridiculous number of spells should get this item and the spell you can make with it. Especially if you plan on completing the main quest. I'm just gonna go here because fuck it, it's a giant fuck-off enemy that I can murder. But I might still make the item itself, the spell itself, because it is useful. You can see there's a giant ruin in here. This isn't a normal Iliad ruin, though. No. This is Midas Magic. And it, after you traverse tons and tons and tons of goddamn goblin warlords, the most powerful generic enemy in the freaking game. I seem to recall this ruin was all of one room long game. What the hell has happened to it? Also, is anyone having a deja vu? I seem to remember having been here before with the Asken Trolls. Yeah. That right there is a giant fuck-off fire demon of what the fuck. I don't think he's supposed to look like that. That might actually just make him look more awesome. He certainly doesn't lack awesome. Oh yes, I need some magic here. These. Actually, I could get another common. Thank you. So, see how much damage I do to the giant fuck-off enemy. Oh, God's alive. It's gonna be one of those enemies, huh? And you see me. Naturally, this guy isn't too, you know, weak to fire. However, he has a bit of a weakness. You see, most of his attacks actually can't reach into this small corridor. So I can just lightning surge the fuck out of him right here. Yes, his fire can hit you, but I'm pretty sure I need to have a frost spell here. Do I have a target frost spell? I'm pretty sure I bought one. Get touched then. You know what? Fuck it. Fear my frost! That is a bad idea. I'm out of magic. If only I had a whole bunch of magic points in a potion. Oh wait, I do. That's not a whole lot of regeneration. Let's drink another one. That gives me restore magic of 44 points a second. Doesn't help that this guy, you know, doesn't appear to have a proper form. I don't know if that's a glitch or if it's intended, but damn if it doesn't look badass. Thank you. A flame sword. Just admit, folks, that looks awesome. Balrog horn, key to Oblivion. I'm pretty sure a Balrog is supposed to be something, but hell if I know what it is. You gotta be shitting me, game. Well, next I'm going to increase my blade. With the key of Oblivion, I can get this item, the Prime. Yeah, don't try to trip that. It doesn't like it. I can get the Evil Stone of Evil McEvils. That looks like a Black Soul Gem. And that allows me to do something interesting, but that is going to have to come late. Holy shit, this is a giant-ass room. Oh. That is going to have to come later, because I'm running out of... Well, that's enough for one day. So when we come back, a bit of Midas Magic and, who knows, maybe a bit of main quest. Or something else entirely. Be right back.